Ladies, welcome to the channel, Defy WWE Logic Podcast. I want to appreciate. I just want to say that I appreciate all of you for coming in and tuning in and listening to my podcast and just listening and things of that nature. I appreciate you guys so much. Now let's get into the show. Now we have the Elimination Chamber match. We have the women's Elimination Chamber match. Excuse me. And overall it started the show and. It was a pretty good match for it to be his first ever inaugural women's elimination chamber match. It wasn't up to par on the level of, let's say, like, the Royal Rumble, how they did that with the first ever. But overall, I mean, it was a pretty decent match. I do think that if the women had main evented the elimination chamber pay-per-view, I think they would have broken the chamber pods and it would have been more exciting. I think they were limited on what they could do because when you have Braun Strowman, Roman Reigns, and John Cena in a match, and all these other superstars in a match, in a chamber match, obviously you're going to want them to break the elimination chamber pods then and things of that nature. So I think they probably just didn't want the women to do it to make it feel like it was kind of overkill in terms of people getting thrown into chamber pods and things of that nature. But overall, I still thought it was an interesting, entertaining elimination chamber match. But I thought it could have been way more better. Now, Alexa Bliss ended up retaining her Raw Women's Championship. I'm guessing she's going to be going against Asuka. If just a side note real quick, it makes no fucking sense to me because I feel like, why the fuck would Asuka go against Alexa Bliss when Asuka hasn't even came out and emphatically stated that she wants to go against Charlotte, the SmackDown Women's Champion, or Alexa Bliss, the Raw Women's Champion? Asuka's never ever even spoken up and said that she wanted to go against Alexa Bliss. Kurt Angle just came out 2 weeks ago and was like, "Oh, hey, Asuka, if you lose against Nia Jax, then it's going to be a triple threat match." But a triple threat against who, Kurt Angle? Because Asuka has never even declared what champion she wanted to even go after. So that right there doesn't make any sense to me. And then if some people say it's only exclusive to the Raw brand, then why the fuck was Charlotte and Alexa Bliss both in the ring at the same time, as if Asuka had an option to choose which championship she wanted to go after? It makes no fucking sense to me. I do blame this on the Ronda Rousey effect. This is a new thing I'm calling it. At first it was you have the John Cena effect, the Roman Reigns effect, and the Brock Lesnar effect. Now we have the Ronda Rousey effect. The effect that when when it's based on those people, they get all the perfect booking and the storylines and stuff, and all the other women and all the other men get the little cookie crumbs of little ass ass hat, trash ass pay-per-view storylines or character development. But people like Ronda Rousey, who can get her ass whipped and end up basically fucking retiring, she can go and get a great feud already for WrestleMania. But other people like Naomi doesn't have a direction of what she's going to do at WrestleMania. Becky Lynch doesn't know what she's doing at WrestleMania. Natalya doesn't know. Carmella's the Money in the Bank winner, so shit doesn't really matter. Your freaking SmackDown Women's Champion Charlotte doesn't have a fucking direction. Yeah, she's going against Ruby Riott. She's going to kick Ruby Riott's ass, and then what? And then you just have all these different things. So, and then Nia Jax doesn't have anything. Obviously, I'm hoping that Sasha Banks and Bayley go against each other, but that may not even happen. So, you got like almost 10 fucking women who don't have a direction. But Ronda Rousey, who just came into the WWE about 2 fucking weeks ago, all of a sudden now has, or 2-3 weeks ago, all of a sudden now has this great feud against Stephanie McMahon as one of the top marquee matches at WrestleMania 34. So yes, a little bit of me is pissed off and don't like Ronda Rousey. Now hopefully Ronda Rousey can actually show me something, show that she can actually wrestle. She's got 6 weeks to train. I would think that she'll be training pretty much every single day. It'd be interesting to see. Now I will say this: if Ronda Rousey can actually work on her mic skills, because I'll tell you this, that whole contract signing thing was cringy as fuck until the end, when Ronda Rousey attacked Triple H, threw him through the table, and then obviously Stephanie slapped the shit out of her. But other than that, it was cringy as fuck. I had to turn it off for a second, turn it back on. I do like the fact that Kurt Angle was instigating and stuff like that. Thought that was kind of cool and funny to see. Now I do think that because of that, they're kind of teasing the whole Kurt Angle teaming up with Ronda Rousey situation. I do think that Vince or whoever, I think they are waiting on The Rock. If The Rock cannot make it to WrestleMania 34, obviously they're going to metaphorically pull the trigger on a Ronda Rousey, Kurt Angle versus Stephanie and Triple H match, at tag team match, or whatever the case may be, at WrestleMania. Now, obviously, Asuka ended up defeating Nia Jax at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. Nia Jax ended up, at the end, Nia Jax ended up beating the shit out of Asuka. Ended up destroying her through the barricade, attacked her, and then Nia Jax just walked off like a fucking badass. I feel bad for Nia Jax. And I feel bad for Nia Jax because of this, because of the fact that Nia Jax is a really good talent and stuff like that. And I think that if she was on SmackDown Live, I think that Nia Jax could become SmackDown Women's Champion. I think that she could do all these good things, but I think that because of the fact that she's on Monday Night Raw, she will always be held down because I just don't see them ever giving Nia Jax that push to say, you know, we want to see what you do as champion. I think on SmackDown, whether it's Road Dogg or whoever, I think they would actually do some more interesting different things with Nia Jax, and Nia Jax can showcase more of her talent and things of that nature. That's just what I think about Nia Jax. I really like Nia Jax. I think she's a phenomenal talent. Now, yeah, in the last match, we have obviously the 7-man Elimination Chamber match. I actually, honestly, I hope that they stick to this format. I actually appreciate it and like it more. I would like to just see this in general. I wouldn't mind seeing an 8-man Elimination Chamber match. For me personally, it was very exciting. Now, granted, yes, I knew that Roman Super John Reigns was gonna win. New Super Roman Reigns was going to win and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it was still a good match, still entertaining and exciting to watch. Now, if you take away the fact that Roman Reigns was going to win and you take the match for what it is and you act as if you don't know that Roman's going to just emphatically win, if you look at the match itself, the match is like an A plus. It really is. It's exciting, fun to watch, great wrestling, great spots, and all of that. But if you think about Roman Reigns, or if you're like upset, or you just know in general that he's gonna win, it kind of takes down the excitement and the fun, entertaining factor of the match because you already know who's going to win, and it's kind of a little bit boring. But other than that, I thought the match was good. Overall, I'm going to give the show a B plus, and that's me being really nice, especially considering the fact that most of this stuff was predictable. Roman Reigns match was predictable. The obviously Asuka match was predictable. The Bar and the Titus and Apollo, their match was predictable. Alexa Bliss match, the women's elimination chamber match, it kind of was predictable. You kind of thought that either Sasha or Alexa Bliss was going to win. So pretty much it wasn't really nothing that big of a difference. But anyways, thank you guys for listening, and that is it. Now I do have something else to say. Even though we know that Roman Super Reigns is going to win the Universal Championship, I don't really care about that because we have a lot of things we don't know what's going to happen. Cena versus Undertaker. Is that going to happen? Why would it happen? Especially considering the fact that Undertaker's already lost like, what, 2 or 3 times? And if you think about it, is Taker even going to be come back to go against Cena? And why would he be going against Cena for? What? Cena just challenges him for no reason? Taker comes out of no, like, what's the reason, you know? So it'll be interesting to see what the hell happens with that, if that even happens. Also, who will Seth Rollins face at WrestleMania? Who will The Miz defend his Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania? Who is the big man, strong man, catch these hands, Mr. Braun freaking Strowman? Who is he going to go against at WrestleMania 34? This guy is a big attraction, man attraction, and obviously you're not going to waste his talent in a stupid Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. So it'll be interesting to see what route they go with Braun Strowman and these other superstars. So I'm looking forward to that, obviously, and also with Nia Jax, Sasha Banks, and Bayley. What the hell are they doing with them? So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I appreciate you guys. I thank you guys so much for commenting, liking, and subscribing. Please comment, like, and subscribe. It really helps motivate me. And obviously, I'm trying to, do more things, and so just yeah, man, just help a guy out. And thank you guys so much. Peace.